Alright guys, I'm back for the month of August and the dividend news. We do have only two companies. The first one is ticker symbol DOV, which hiked its dividend by 1%. This actually marks its 70th consecutive year of dividend hike. Last one we do have here, guys, is ticker symbol INTU, Intuit, which hiked its dividend by 15.4%. What's up everyone, it's Antonio here to bring you episode 302 of the portfolio update. It's probably actually should be about 303 of the portfolio update, but I was actually out most of the month of August. Super busy schedule, and definitely have some other things coming, but now I am back. I am going to be continuing to upload the videos for you guys on Sundays. The portfolio has hit all-time highs. It's been fluctuating slightly, but in general we've been just on the upwards trend, which is what we really want in the long term. But you guys already know that every single Sunday we come back, we look at the dividend script, see how much we grew the dividend snowball. So since we've missed about 2 weeks, I've been still continuing to invest in the portfolio. I just haven't had time to actually sit down, record a video, and show you guys the progress. But hopefully by the end of the video we should see this much higher, because this is about what, 3 weeks or so that we would have income from, which is really awesome to see. If I do show you guys the goals though, we are trying to keep focused on these for 2025. That is to reach 20,000 subscribers. This is more towards my channel, so if you're new to if you're a new subscriber, or I guess a new viewer that hasn't subscribed, consider subscribing with the notification. As well, if you're just a returning viewer that hasn't subscribed, consider doing that. Definitely would appreciate it. As well, if you guys wouldn't mind, drop a big thumbs up on the video. Help me reach that 20,000 subscriber mark. Definitely would appreciate it. And then goal number 2 is to average about $130 per month in dividends. And then we're going to see if we can get to $140,000 invested of my own money. If we look right here, we've invested $137,551.84. The portfolio is a little bit over $350-ish, or sorry, not $350,000 or so. If you look here, we have invested about roughly about $10,700 this year, which is actually a really good amount of money invested into the portfolio that is now working for us hard passively. And then we look at goal number 4, which is dollar cost average into the portfolio at a minimum $200 every single week, no matter what the portfolio is doing. We've been continuing to do that, guys. We are at this $137,500. We've been doing that the past 3 weeks, which you'll see whenever we jump over to the Schwab portfolio and look at the history. Which, if we do look here, guys, we can show you how much the portfolio has moved and fluctuated, especially when you compare it to the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ, or I guess the QQQ here. You'll see the portfolio is at $349,955.42, which on the day change, that is about $5,433.46, which comes out to be a 1.58%. On the 1 month, we are up about 11, almost 12%, which is about a 3.50%. 3 month, we're up 15.52%. That's about $47,000, which is really impressive there, guys. Super happy with that. And you know, we've been just fluctuating. We've actually hit a high of like $355,000, which if I do show you for the 6 month, we are actually in the green by 22.64%, which is about $64,000. Quite a huge move there. And then on the year to date, we are up 25.36%, which is about $70,000. So on the year to date, I'm super happy with this return. We've kind of doubled what the S&P 500 has done, which I'll show you slightly where we are with that. If we do look at the 1 year, we're up 30.37%. If we were to look at it, that's about $81,000. 2 year change, we're up 68.02%, which is $141,000. Pretty awesome. And if I do show you guys here, actually I can show you the S&P 500. If we look at the year to date, the S&P 500 is at 10.20%, so we were at 25%, so cannot complain there. You'll see that back in April, that's where the tariff stuff happened, and that was a great buying opportunity. So we're just on the trend upwards. And last week, or I guess this past week, we were slightly in the red. Hopefully you guys bought some more stocks for the long term. And if we do look at the actual QQQ, if we look at the year to date, they are up about 12.10%, which you know, not a bad return. But if we do look how we are actually invested, we have actually on the year to date, we are up 25.36%. I am super happy with that. That is about $71,000 in this move. Since the beginning of January, we were down actually 70,000. So we would have been in the 200. Well, actually, we can check right here. We would have been at 279,000, which is a big difference there. As the value of the portfolio continues to grow, the bigger the numbers start to move, especially because it is a percentage wise. But if I do show you guys here the positions, you'll see that the portfolio is in the green by $89,192.97, which is about a 34.20%, which again, we don't want to take, you know, or I guess sell anything and create a taxable event. We want to try to avoid that for right now. Cash available, 63 cents. Nothing I can really do with that, even with the fractional shares there. We do have Microsoft, which we have over 200 shares. Cannot complain with this one. $114,000. Same thing for Alphabet, guys. 357 shares at well, I guess the current share price at 206. I believe we got it at $167, which is great. That is about $73,000, almost $74,000 invested. Total value, I have put about $60,000. So super happy with that return slightly. And then we have Meta, Amazon, Costco, Nvidia, MasterCard, Visa, and Apple. And finally, we have about a small share of SCHD, which hopefully in the future we can start accumulating and building that position for us, which that would be a super awesome thing to do. If I do show you guys here the portfolio gains, we are in the green here, $130,661.28, which it's a return of 62.85%. And then if I do look at the projected income, you'll see we're projected to make about $1,497.01, which averaged out about $124.75, which we're trying to get $130 on a monthly basis, which is really awesome to see. But guys, let's go ahead and look at the most interesting thing here, which was actually the 3rd of August. I haven't uploaded, or I didn't upload a video for this week, neither for this week. It was my birthday, and then this other week here as well, which I'm actually uploading, but I'm going to be including all these past 3 weeks here. So if you'll look at the very bottom, you'll see that on the 4th we bought some Google. We bought $50 actually of Google or Alphabet, and then we bought $150 worth of Amazon, which is slightly at 0.70 shares at 212. And this was the deposit we did. That was $200. We got the dividend from MasterCard, which was $17.01, guys. It actually dripped back into the account, bought 0.02 shares. And then we did actually also on the 11th of August, which was this past week, or I guess 2 weeks ago, you'll see that Alphabet, we bought $100. We bought $100 of Amazon at 221. And here's the deposit we did to actually cover those purchases, which on the, on the 11th of August, I deposited $200 to buy shares because we have those goals. Those goals keep us disciplined and focused. On the 14th, we got a dividend from Apple, whopping 57 cents. It dripped back into itself, bought slightly a couple crumbs, and then got Costco here. We do have a dividend from it of $39.37, which was really awesome. It actually reinvested or dripped and bought 0.04 shares of this at $973. If we do look at you'll see that we bought some Amazon on the 18th of August at, I guess $100 worth of it at $230. Bought slightly less than half a share, and cannot complain about that. I think these positions will be more valuable in the future, so we'll see. Time will tell. On the 18th, we also bought some Google or Alphabet at $100 worth of it at $203. About slightly less than half a share. And then we do look here on the last one. This was to cover that purchase we did the previous week. That was $200, which is really awesome to see, guys. If we do show you guys here the portfolio, you'll see that if we go over here to settings, we can go ahead and get rid of this. And let's go ahead and jump over to Empower so we can grab the latest version of our portfolio that contains all the purchases from these past couple weeks that I have not uploaded. So I'll see you guys over there. All right, guys, so we're here at Empower on my Schwab account. You'll see this green button is called Copy Holdings. Click on it. It actually copies the content of my portfolio into the clipboard, which then we can right click, paste special values only, and we are ready to go. If we do look at holdings, this is actually an old snapshot of my portfolio from I guess through the beginning of August, because we haven't uploaded 2 weeks already. But whenever you go to portfolio tools, update for holdings, this will get wiped. It'll parse out the new stuff we just pasted. So let's go click on it, give it a second or two, and there it goes, guys. Everything is being calculated here. You'll see that the projected dividend yield is 0.41% compared to 0.42%. The market did move slightly upwards towards the end of the week. You'll see that yield on cost is the same, 0.56% on the year, or I guess yearly. We're projected to make $1,450.02, which is compared to $1,448.75. I know this doesn't make a huge difference here, guys, but I am invested in double-digit 5-year CAGR companies, so hopefully we continue to see those dividend hikes for doing absolutely nothing. On the monthly projected dividend, we are projected to make $120.83, which there's about a 10-penny difference here. On the week, $27.88 compared to $27.86. And then on the day, $3.97, and then on the hourly, that is 17 cents every single hour. And then the hourly work wage, this is if our portfolio was to go work a 40-hour work week, would they get paid an hourly rate? And that is about a 70 cents an hourly rate that they would get. We're gonna eventually try to get this to minimum wage. We'll see how long that takes, guys. And this is actually all I have, so don't forget to subscribe with that notification. Help me reach that 20,000 subscriber mark. Definitely would appreciate it. As well, if you guys wouldn't mind, drop a big thumbs up. And if you guys stuck all the way to the very end, let me know by dropping a hashtag Google, because guys, we have been picking up some Google, and it's actually started reaching all-time highs with it, and I am super excited because we are accumulating shares in the 160s, and we will see what happens. I will talk to you guys later. Take care, stay safe out there. Bye, guys.